Hey, what's up guys, it's Marsman here, and welcome to another Call of Duty Ghosts video. The commentary this time is going to be about the consoles. Not kind of a console war topic. I don't want to do that because I'm actually neutral on the consoles. I like the idea of both, I like the feature of both, and I don't necessarily have a super negative criticism towards one or the other. I think they can both exist in the same world and not be hated on. So if there's kind of a fanboyism or favoritism, one or the other, this is not what I'm going for, even if it sounds like that. I truly respect both consoles and what they're doing, so let me get in there and talk about it. Please remember guys, this is my opinion, the things I've seen or read. There may be some misunderstandings in here, which is completely normal. If you want to be nice and correct me if I get certain things wrong, please leave it in the comments, and even some discussion. Hopefully we can talk about things, and I don't know, maybe you'll sell me on getting a console. Right now I'm not getting it, either one of them, and for the sole purpose that I'm not ready for it, and I don't think Microsoft nor Sony were ready for new consoles either. It feels like something that was rushed because of an announcement in the past, and both, I guess, competitors, Microsoft and Sony, felt they had to rush and beat each other with a console, with the release of a console. Otherwise, I mean, if it's not like a marketing thing to beat each other, why would they release it at the, within a week or so of each other? So it's clearly about winning favoritisms and winning votes and stuff like that. So that's a shame because it makes for kind of crappy consoles and crappy games and products. And my example and my logic here is that both products had been announced a while ago, and they'd been announced to come with certain features. And I'll use this one as an example. The Xbox One, was said to have live streaming capabilities. Now, when the Xbox One came out, we got a little message from Microsoft saying that in 2014, that's when it'll come. So sometime in 2014, you'll have that feature that we said would be available. And I could say very much the same thing about the PlayStation and recording. If you guys are YouTubers, then you might have just gone with the Xbox One for the fact that you could actually record on it. Now PlayStation is working on a patch to allow the console to record, and I think it's a bummer. I think it may have turned some people off, just like Microsoft's thing may turn some people off on the consoles. And I know for me, because it felt so rushed, it turned me off to get either consoles. I wasn't ready for a new life. I think the thing that's going on right now is games are finally being topped off the consoles. This generation, well, I guess previous generation, the 360 and PS3, were finally being used at their more or less maximum capabilities. Now you see that like Ghost comes out with 2 discs, Battlefield has a few discs and stuff like that. I think that is the console pushing itself as much as possible. You need installs to play games and stuff like that, and that's really the mark of the console's age. I understand that, but at the same time, to rush something that's, I guess, unpolished is a shame, because you get problems like not the features you promised. You also get problems with failure. I guess the disk drive on the Xbox One and even some of the PS3's hardware or the PS4's hardware were failing. I'm sorry, these names are so close to each other, it's so confusing, and sometimes I get them mixed up. But yeah, the PS4 hardware had been failing as well as the Xbox, and I think that's due to the fact that you can't really test and you can't do much for it with like mass production and huge quantities, and this stuff is going to happen, and it's really a shame. You look now, the Xbox 360 had the red rings issues. That is no longer present in the new versions of the Xboxes. They've ventilated and they've changed the hardware inside to make it as optimal as possible. But you don't know how optimal your new hardware is going to be, because you can't mass test it the way you can when it finally goes on sale and available to the public. So I think that's a big reason why I'm holding back as well. Not only the lack of feature, but the lack of games is another thing. I mean, we're not getting enough new IPs to warrant me wanting a console. It's sure, It's fine when the graphics are a little bit better, but if you're not doing things with the power of the potential power of the consoles, if you're not using that to your advantage in games, then I don't really see the need to spend that much money to get a game experience that's going to be more or less the same in a previous console or a previous generation of console. So that's another thing that's kind of a turnoff. Sure, better graphics, but what else am I getting? I need more bang for my buck to be able to kind of buy this, right? For you to sell this to me, I need more. And I'm not getting more out of the consoles as they are right now. So that's kind of a shame. Hopefully soon though, within 6 months to a year, that more will be offered. A lot will be patched in by then. I think a lot of the features that were promised will be available, if not all of them. And I think people will realize, especially the manufacturers, like after the big rush of Christmas and whatnot, I think they'll kind of realize what they're in for, and we'll be able to settle down and maybe look back at what's going on and be able to fix all the problems. So that's something I'm really looking forward to. I will get one of the consoles. I'm not decided yet because I don't think everything's implemented in the consoles. I don't think it's sold as a complete product. So I'm waiting for both of them to be complete products and to see what my decision will be according to that. Anyways, that's my opinion. I hope it was interesting. I hope it was possibly informative. If you guys want to talk in the comments, don't be afraid to leave a comment or two and have a discussion. So again, thanks for watching, and I will catch you next time. Bye.